Warm golden morning light fills Daniel's cozy home. Nunnu happily runs through the living room carrying his favorite soft toy while Daniel gets ready for the day upstairs. Every family has little mysteries, but this one started with just one missing sock. Daniel stands before his open drawer, gripping a lone blue sock with a look of pure bewilderment. He turns the wooden drawer upside down, shaking it firmly, but only empty space greets him. He checks under the dusty frame of the bed, behind the warm radiator, and reaches deep inside the tangled mess of the laundry basket. Every single spot is empty. Where could they have gone? The house is silent, except for the rhythmic thumping of a tail against the rug. Nunnu, the dog, trots into the room, his ears perking up as he watches Daniel pace back and forth. The search has only just begun, and the frustration is starting to settle in. Daniel kneels on the soft rug, meeting Nunnu at eye level with a serious expression. "Detective Nunnu," Daniel says, pointing his finger toward the empty drawer. "We have a mystery on our hands."
Nunnu lets out a sharp, eager bark, ready for duty.
The investigation begins in earnest. Nunnu leads the way, his wet nose pressed firmly to the wooden floorboards. He sniffs the leather slippers, the velvet couch cushions, and the overflowing toy basket. Daniel follows closely behind his four-legged partner, scribbling notes in a small notebook, documenting every sniff and every pause. The game is afoot. With every room they enter, the puzzle deepens and the stakes grow higher. Daniel finds a single red sock missing from the hallway, then a gray one gone from the bathroom. He stops suddenly, staring intensely at the floor. A trail of tiny, fluffy paw prints marks the wooden surface, leading toward the kitchen. Nunnu looks down at his own large paws, then back at the tiny trail, tilting his head in complete confusion as if questioning his own identity. These are not dog prints. Something much smaller is afoot. The air grows still as they follow the tracks, step by quiet step, toward the back of the house. Suddenly, a faint, rhythmic squeak echoes from the laundry room. Nunnu freezes mid-step. Suddenly, a faint, rhythmic squeak echoes from the laundry room. Nunnu freezes mid-step, his tail stiffening like a rod. Daniel gestures for absolute silence, placing a finger to his lips. They creep toward the washing machine, the sound growing louder with every inch they gain. A soft rustling comes from behind the heavy metal frame. Daniel reaches out, his heart hammering against his ribs. He grips the edge of the laundry basket and slides it aside with a slow creak. There, in the corner, sits a tiny mouse. It is surrounded by a massive mountain of missing socks, woven into a perfect, soft, and colorful nest. The mouse shivers, its black eyes wide with terror as it gazes up at the giants. The thief has been found, but it is not a villain, just a creature looking for comfort. Daniel reaches out, not to grab, but to help. He finds a small cardboard box and lines it with a clean, soft towel. He lifts the mouse into its new, with steady, gentle hands, safe home. Nunnu watches, his tail wagging slowly in approval, the barking finished. Daniel places the box in a quiet, warm corner and leaves one old, soft sock inside as a final gift. The mouse burrows into the fabric, finally still and safe. As the sun sets, casting long, purple shadows across the room, Daniel sits on the sofa. Nunnu curls up at his feet, resting his heavy head on his paws. The mouse peeks out from the box, warm and content. The mystery is solved. The socks are gone, but the house is quiet and full of peace once again. Next episode. A gentle mystery with curiosity rather than fear, designed to keep young viewers excited about the next adventure while staying family-friendly. If Nunnu made you smile, like this adventure, share it with family and friends. Subscribe to Nunnu's Lantern on notifications, because every adventure begins with one curious little puppy. Comment, question. What do you think you would do if you found a tiny mouse living inside your missing socks? Tell us in the comments.